Hello everyone, gonna do a quick video for you today, seeing how it's like the end, well it's the start of February, so the year of 2011 is really starting to kick in now. So what I'm gonna do is show you my top 10 lists of games I'm most looking forward to, least looking forward to, and games that everyone else should watch out for in 2011. Starting from number 10 to 1, that's how it'll go. So, number 10 on my most looked forward to list is Duke Nukem Forever. Can't keep an old dog down, can you? Number 9, LA Noire. If the story is as good as it looks, it's a real contender for Heavy Rain's crown of best story on PS3. Number 8, Silent Hill Downpour. Don't know if the camera might let you see it, I don't know, but I'm just going for it. I have high hopes for this game. Ever since Silent Hill 4, including 4, every Silent Hill game has been shit. Homecoming was the best attempt, but it was still shit categorically. Downpour looks like it's going back to basics, but with new features. I've got really high hopes and hope again that it scares the absolute shit out of me, because it's a great series. It has went downhill sort of like Resident Evil, because I usually class them in the same and like as in parallel games series. But yeah, I hope that this can revolutionise the series and make it great again. Number 7. Dragon Age 2, sorry. It looks fantastic. It looks a million times better than Origins. Yeah, a million times better. And the fact that your actual main character has a voice and has a name, which is great. I'm loving the way it's going, I'm loving the new graphics, I'm loving the new fighting system. It looks great. With high hopes. Number 6 is Dynasty Warriors 7. 7 games in the main series, that's ridiculous. I just love Dynasty Warriors. I'm not expecting much from 7, but I just hope it's a good game, like 6 was. I just hope it's a good game. And number 5 is Killzone 3. And Killzone 3 comes out in the UK in like the 25th of February, I think. And this is what Google showed me as the cover art for the UK. It's good. I really like it, but I like the actual full-bodied Helghast with the snow blown over cover. I actually like that much better. But this is still good. Number 4 is Mass Effect 3. I mean, come on, we're hitting the big guns now. Mass Effect 3. That one trailer just looks phenomenal. And it's Mass Effect 3. It's got, well, if it is just got to be 3 games, then this will be stupendously epic. It'll go down in history. But now, the 3rd bronze prized game most anticipated this year, Resistance 3. Looks amazing. PS3 exclusive, first person shooter. You know, looks fantastic. Looks even better than 2, and 2 is just, it's mind blowing. The 2nd most looked forward to game 2011 is Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception. I watched that teaser trailer, then I watched the full trailer, then I watched the gameplay bit, and every single one of them left me mouth agape. Left me gobsmacked. It looks like this game alone, if PS3 never brought out any games, including third-party games, and only brought out this game, that this game enough will propel the PS3 into a global success. It's special. Now, for the most looked forward to game of 2011 for me is Infamous 2. I absolutely adore Infamous 1. It's one of my favourite games of all time. And Infamous 2 looks set to make that one of my favourite games of all time. I honestly see Infamous 2 breaking my top 5 favourite games of all time. It just looks everything that Infamous was, but 10 times more in every sense. It just looks genius. Looks genius. Sucker Punch just looks like you just look unstoppable with this game. I can't find any problems with it. Everything looks right. Everything looks like how it should for Infamous 2, and I really can't wait for it to come out. Apparently it's coming out in November 2011, which is too far away, but I can wait because there's a lot of other good games, as you've seen, coming out hopefully before then. Now, on to my hated list. I'm not most looking forward to list. Number 10 is Ratchet and Clank All for One. I don't see the point in this game at all. I hate spin-off games. I hate games that are just made for the sake of making money. Like games like Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. There's no point in that. And then there's Birth by Sleep, and then Coded, Recoded, and then Final Mixes, and then 3Ds. I don't see the point in making games like these. I just don't understand. Like with Peace Walker and Portable Ops, I didn't actually see the point in having them. Those are both Metal Gear Solid games, by the way, just in case you're an idiot. But yeah, that's number 10. Number 9 is Red Faction Armageddon. Now, I'm a huge fan of Red Faction 1 and 2, but Guerrilla, it was good, but it was actually pretty shit. Story was shit. Every other aspect of gameplay, bar destroying everything with a hammer, was shit. And that was the only good thing about Red Faction Guerrilla. That's the only saving grace it had. And I just don't see any improvements on that with Red Faction Armageddon. I just think it looks terrible. Next, Need for Speed Shift 2 Unleashed. Now, I'll agree that Shift 1 is one of the best driving games ever. But after watching Shift 2, it just looks like they haven't done anything. All they've done is added night races. That's not enough. That's not enough. It just looks like Shift 1 with better sounds and a nighttime mode. It just looks disappointing. Number shit, actually I can't remember. Number 7, Saints Row 3. Now, Saints Row 1, the Xbox exclusive, was fantastic. Saints Row 2, which came out for the PS3 as well, was terrible. It was fucking disgraceful. Now Saints Row 3, if I hadn't played Saints Row 2, I would have had high hopes for this game. But because I played Saints Row 2, I owned Saints Row 2. I have no hope for this game. I just can't see any way they can make it, like, redeem the series. It's a dead man walking. Now, number 6 is Rage. I just feel like they're just trying to copy Fallout but make it better. That's hard to do, but then again, it's not hard to do. I don't see the appeal in this game. I don't feel it. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting the whole appeal of this game. So I don't really give a shit about it, really. Number 5, and a lot of people may be shocked by this, but it's Portal 2. Well, I played Portal 1. It was alright. I wasn't blown away by it. I'm into the whole taking the piss thing about the cake, how it not being real and all that crap, but Portal 2 just looks crap. Graphically it looks outstanding. The whole thing that you play as 2 robots or whatever, I don't know if that's just co-op or I don't really care. It just looks stupid. Story wise, I don't actually notice anything about Portal 2 except from Gladys. Is that what her name is? I don't know. I don't really give a shit, but that robot wife at the end of Portal 1 is the only really thing I noticed about the story, but I'm just not interested in Portal at all. I find it pointless, sadly. Next, number 4. Homefront. I just don't see the point in this game. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's took too long to come out, and the idea just seems like it's copying. It's just following along the same lines as Battlefield and Operation Flashpoint and COD, all that stuff. I can see how I can imagine it being a good seller in America, but for me over here in Britain, I just don't see the point. I just think it looks stupid. The concept's a good idea. Concept's a fantastic idea, but I just don't see the point in playing it. I don't really see the point whatsoever. Now number 3 is Lego Star Wars 3 The Clone Wars. This is another game that falls into my category of pointless games. I don't see the point. I didn't see the point in them bringing out like a TV show and separate games for the Clone Wars and a film. The Clone Wars only spans episode 2 to the end of episode 2. It only takes place over one episode of 6 of the entire Star Wars saga. To me, it's a blip. It's a blip of absolute shit. It means nothing. What? I just can't understand what the Clone Wars you can get out of. Because I don't understand what you can learn or find out in the Clone Wars story that will make any difference to how you watch Star Wars Episode 3, 4, 5 and 6. I find it the most pointless thing that Star Wars has ever done. More so than The Force Unleashed. That's saying something. Now, my second place, runner-up, least excited for game of 2011. Well, apparently it's coming out in 2011, but I can't see it, but it's on this list. Final Fantasy 13-2. I don't get it. I don't understand why there's a sequel coming out for this. I basically know how 13 ends. It does put out the question what happens next, but I don't see what they can actually do with the story. Because the story wasn't all that, to be honest, great anyway in the first place. And then when you see the trailer, I expected something brilliant, but it was one of the worst trailers I've ever watched in my entire life. I mean, who the fuck is this guy? Who is this? I don't know who this guy is. At first I thought, is that Sid from 13? But it can't be, because it looks nothing like him. Plus, he looks like a faggot. Not that I'm slagging gays or anything, but as in slagging terms, faggot, because I don't associate the word faggot with gays. He looks fucking stupid. I don't see the point in him. And then Lightning in a suit of armour. What the fuck's that all about? I don't understand why she's in armour. Or why she would be, unless there's a war happening. And I don't understand why he's there. He just seems pointless to me. So I'm terribly not looking forward to this game. Because I just think it'll be a whole world of shit. Now, for my most unanticipated game of 2011, and easily in my top 10 list of most hated games ever, because I also find this game pointless. Metal Gear Solid Rising. Every time I think about this game, I get angry. I get so angry. I hate Raiden with every fibre of my body. I don't care how fucking cyborg his suit is. I don't care how brilliant his acrobatic skills are. I don't care how sharp his sword is. I don't care that it can probably cut through planets. I don't give a shit. It's Raiden. I hate him. I hate him so much. I heard a rumour that the best guy himself, Solid Snake, may make a cameo right at the end of this game. I don't really give a shit. That's not enough to make me buy this and play as Raiden. Next to Sheva Alomar, I think, he is my most hated character of all time. I I want to burn this game so bad. I don't like it. I don't want it. I don't ever want it. I don't even want to borrow it. I don't want it for a 10 pence. I just don't want it. I just don't want to play Raiden. That's it really. I don't want it. Pardon me. That just looks terrible. Well, now there's 4 games right here that I think that everyone should look out for throughout this coming year, and especially E3, because I think they hold incredible promise and maybe fantastic games. And the first one is Alice Madness Returns. I only read about this in the official PlayStation magazine UK, and only by just glancing the pages, I just noticed it, read it, and got hooked. It looks enticingly, what's the word? Enticingly good. What's the word? I can't remember. But it looks really enchanting. It looks really enchanting. It just looks like it'll command your fantasy and it's just gonna be good, right? It's just gonna be good. Next, Final Fantasy Versus 13. When this game got announced, it got announced like how many years ago? Like 500 years ago? Don't know. It just looks great. Everything that comes out for this game just looks great. And now that they've released a proper gameplay trailer, it just looks astonishing. It looks astonishing. I can't wait for this to come out. This is another game that should propel the PS3 into stardom. It just looks special. It's one word I can use. Next, I Am Alive. I've been a huge fan of this game ever since I've seen that. Well, the only trailer come out. It's only been one trailer. But the idea looks great. The idea looks great, and I hope they're still making it. And I hope it still comes out eventually, because it feels like a lifetime of be waiting. But it just looks great. I love the whole concept here. Keep tabs on this. Finally, Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. Hey, this game looks great. This game has the potential to be as good as Lego Star Wars. I haven't played Lego Harry Potter, but it looks good. I played Lego Batman and Lego Indiana Jones, and I thought they were terrible. But Lego Pirates of the Caribbean has the potential to be great. Has the potential to be as good as the films. But they need to include all 3 films, because the 4th one is pointless. They must include all 3 films in the one game to make it great. Plus, gameplay's got to be great. That really concludes it. Some fantastic games coming out this year. You know, some terrible games coming out this year. You know, terrible games. And some games that must be checked out throughout this entire year. That's really it again. Sorry if I sound weird or my sniffing and coughing and that. I'm not well. But I'm trying my best. I hope you enjoy this. I hope you agree and probably disagree with my selections, but that's it. That's it really. It's my opinion really. Think what you will with it down below. It's all appreciated. And thanks again for watching. As always, if you do watch, much appreciated. Thank you very much. Take care and cheerio.